So, welcome to the recording or live viewing of the new setups and rotations. I managed to find a way to keep the same rotations that we sort of had in the past, so we'll still be receiving in the X formation. We're still going to be using the V formation like throughout the point, and we'll be blocking and receiving the same way. Um, Wait, sorry, give me a sec. There we go. Yeah, I admitted you. Alright. Yeah, so we'll just get into the thing. So the main thing that you have to remember, the rotation rule is wherever you start, at like the start of the point, you have to be. So in this circumstance, this guy is like the left back, and they have to be behind the spiker in front of them, the frontliner, and to the right of the middle player, and that can't change until after the ball is up in the air. So that means that even in like our starting rotations and all these rotations, you will still have to position yourself. Like you can position yourself right here because you're the person in the middle is to the right of you and you're behind this person. As long as you fulfill those rules, that's fine. But you don't have to worry about the other side of the court. So like you don't have to be um there's like a person here, imaginary person here. You don't have to worry about them. The rules only apply to the people right next to you. Right? So I already told everyone their positions, but this is just confirming everything. So our right side slash opposite hitters, Lance Sub. Our outsides are Manuel Lin, and our middles are Christian and Daniel, and then we'll have me setting, meaning that you should always be opposite each other, like on the court. You should never be next to each other. Otherwise, we've made a mistake with how we're rotating. Yeah, so this is during point. This is our during point setup. So I've highlighted, I've color coded everything. So I'm the setter being orange, then our middles are red, outsides, and two right sides. You guys can see this, right? Or do you need me to bring a bigger image? Is this fine? Yeah. Yeah. Okay. Um, yeah. So this is what we're going to try and get back to. So after I set, like I'll set here. After the ball goes over, I'm gonna fall back to like this position until the point goes over, and then I'll move back up, sort of thing. Um, yeah, that's it. So these are the two points I have for the rotation. So there are 7 rotations in total, and then it repeats. And there's a different setup for the serving and receiving, like different positioning setup. So I'll just go through that. Yeah, so this is our first rotation when I'm serving. So I'm serving, and then I would come in here. We have the opposites. Sorry, we have the outsides opposite each other. Our right side hitter here, and then the middle's in the middle. So basically, this is the position. This is starting position, and with our one right side starting off. And then how it looks in point. I'll have to bring up the. Here we go. Yeah, so this is how it looks in point, but it's very small. So I'll bring up this. So I serve, then I wait. Did I not? Oh, I see what I did here. Yeah. So this would be the front line setup for when I serve, because the right side is going to be hitting right side. Now, in that initial image that I had, we already had the right side over here. Um, so our starting positions are actually the right side starts here, opposites, outsides are opposite here, middle, middle. So this just means right side goes here, outside goes here. and then this is what the end position looks like. Yep. And then this is our receiving initial setup, so still the X. So we have that middle come just back, and then the middle that was next to me would fall back here. And now because I have to be to the left of this middle has to be to the left of me, and I have to be behind the outside. I'm still fulfilling the rule, and I'll just like hide right here. And then you guys will get the ball up, and we'll all go into our positions. Now, because right side and outside have to kind of swap, it's too much swaps to do when the ball goes up. So what will happen is, oh, wait, receiving. Yeah, what will happen is we receive the ball, then this outside will hit from the right side just for 1 point, and then once the ball goes over, then these two swap and I'll fall back to the normal position. So pretty simple. Yep. And then rotation 2, where, okay, it's cut off. So the right side that was off is now serving. Now because I want to still be setting from like this position on the court, what we're going to see is sometimes, like we've always served from the right side of the court and everyone's moved over, but when it's your serve, you can serve from any part on the court and then you can like come in. So I have the right side serving here, but they can serve in the middle, because what's going to happen is they just go to the middle. They're going to be where that middle was previously, and play as the middle back. Yep, and this is our net setup. The net, when we're serving, we can always get into the right positions that we need to be because we have control over it, right? And this is what it looks like. This is what it looks like as a, what do you call it? As a thing. So we start up all clumped, server serves, then this right side just comes up, middle back. I go up and I set, and then we're all in our positions, and then we play out the point. Yeah, so it gets pretty repetitive. Yeah, so this is our receiving setup. So same the X. Now this person, the right side that just served, would have to come in and go back to their position because they were over here, and I would have to hide in between you two. What I can do is kind of just like go right behind the right side hitter here, rather than being like, because the ball could come here. But I just want to get as close as possible so I can be here, so we can do a little interchange. But I can basically just be in this like small imaginary square somewhere, and yeah. Yes, next, and then this is the receiving rotation. So we do this, and then everyone gets back to their positions after we get the ball up. Middle just comes across outside just doesn't have to move at all because they're already in position. Right side will just have to go here. So the only thing will be like right side will have to run, and you might like cross paths, but because middle's already like up at the net, it should be fine. Yep. No questions so far? All makes sense. Oh, yeah. Oh, well, I thought you raised your hand. Okay. Um, yeah, so then this is the serving initial setup for when the outside is hitting. Now, here's what I was talking about last time. We have control to serve anywhere on the court. Now, because I am, again, trying to get to the same spot on the court, what I'll have the outside do is serve from the left side of the court, so then they can just become the short on the left side. And then I'll just run up here. We'll see in the next thing. Yeah, I just run up here and then the right side comes across, and then we just stay in these positions. I'm not really explaining what to do in the front line because it's pretty simple. I mean, you guys just stand close to each other and then swap on service, and then the other times, if the right side and opposite have to make a like an X cross position, then we just don't swap for that hit, and then we swap after we get the ball over. But as you can see, this requires a lot of movement on the court and a lot of knowledge. So this is why I was saying it'll require a long time of drilling. Yep. So rotation 3 receiving, I hide. It's the same as the left side. Now I'm hiding from hiding behind the middle here. We have what the right side was here. Yeah. So right side just moves back. Opposite was in the middle. Outside was in the middle. Middle was on the left side. Yeah. Pretty simple. And rotation 3. Yeah, did you have a question, sir? Yep. Wait, on this? Oh, sorry, this was yeah. Wait, I'll bring up a bigger picture. Yeah. So this outside is actually in the front row already. They're in the middle. They're in the middle, yeah. So this outside is um where they are over here, and the right side is here. It's just, and I would be, so say we have everyone in their perfect positions. Right side didn't change. They're in the exact same position. I am I'm the setter, right? I would be here. Right side would be here. Outside would be here. And then the other outside would be here, and the middle, these two swapped over, right? The middle was here and thing. So yeah, that's a good question because we have three. So this is the third rotation. We have three rotations. This is all when I'm in the back line. But once I get in the front line, because we don't have a libero, what's going to happen is we're going to switch back to, well, there's two things we can do. I just set it up so we're, well, first I'll finish discussing here. So yeah, we just, it's pretty straightforward. We get the ball up, you go out, outside goes here, middle goes middle, right side doesn't have to move. And then you guys just come over to cover me. Then once we get the ball over, I'll fall back here. So yeah, so what I was saying, rotation 4, this is where I'm in the front line. So what I've drawn up is we'll just switch back to two hitters for this. But what I was thinking is maybe we can do like a hybrid play where I make like a second setter in the back line and then I just turn into whatever's needed. So on this rotation we have an outside and a middle. So I would be the right side hitter and then our setter would be the back line. But that's a bit confusing. So I'll just explain this. So for now, all we're doing is the same thing that we always do, serving from the right side, and we have two hitters, and we're going to try and get the outside to where they hit, and the middle is going to hit on right side now, and I'll just set for middle. That's what these setups are for. So this is rotation 4 service. Yeah, so we have this. Server comes in and I just set for middle and then we play like this. The only thing is, yeah, this would be completely different. So it would be rotation 4 to 6 we play as like our old formation where we just have two hitters, or we do a hybrid style, but yeah, that can be discussed at the end. And then rotation 5, I'm just up at the net already. Oh no, this is receiving. Yeah, because I'm frontline now, I can just stand at the net. So now this is where it just goes back to normal, how it used to be. Yeah, so I'll start speeding through it. I mean, you can see then... Oh yeah. So these three people are the back line, and then these two are the front line over here. So this middle goes out here, and then the outside just stays outside. Yep, rotation 5. I am now in the middle. The right side has come up from the back, and the middle is over here. So now that we have a right side, the middle will be hitting from the left side in this rotation, and then the right side would hit on the right side. Yep, it's the same thing. Right side goes to their spot, and middle just goes to whatever is needed. And then receive, I mean, yeah, this one's straightforward. I just stand in the middle. And then middle was already on the right side, right side, right. But for this one, because we have the right side set up on the left side and we want these guys to swap, what happens is they just play out the first hit on the opposite sides, and then after we get the ball over, they swap. Yeah, and then last rotation where I'm in is where I'm on the right side of the court, about to head off. So we have the right side swapping with me and outside, so no swaps really required for this. Just the swap here, and then we're ready to go. And this is our old setup. This is our old, like I start out here and then set out. Yep, so then this is the this is the rotation where I'm off, where we have our middle now become the setter. So I put Christian as the setter. So you would serve, and then you would come in. You'd serve, and then you'd come in and you'd set, and then we have these two just defense, and then you would go back to your original position. And how it would look for receive is just like when I was setter. You're gonna hide behind the right side, in between the right side and the outside, and then you're gonna get to that position and reset. Yeah. So I have any questions? Plus also I can go into more explanation of what I was saying. Actually, there's one little thing. Because Christian is the middle that will be the second setter, that means that in all these rotations, Christian has to be this specific middle. So if we go all the way back, wait, if I just, let me, initial setups. Yes, I think I'm just going back just to double check. So I'm here. He can't be this middle, right? Yeah, so that means that you and Christian always have like a specific starting position. Christian will always be the front, and you always be the back. And then as for you guys, like everyone else, you can set whatever, but try and make it like so you remember like one person's front, one person's back. Actually, I would like oh no, yeah, Lance and Seb are interchangeable. But yeah, that's fine. Yeah, you are. Oh, oh no. So if you're this middle, that means that you here. That's okay. Oh yeah, yeah, you're right, you're right. You are the one next to me. Yeah, yeah, yeah. So you're always starting at the back, and Daniel's always starting at the front. Um, and then the other thing I was talking about is because you're next to me, right? So you would come on. Like when I'm in the front line, all these rotations, I'm in the front line. Yeah, okay, so this, I'm in the back line. And then rotation 4, where I'm in the front line, we have the two middles on the court with uh, this middle being Daniel and this being you. Yeah. Okay, so rotation 4 is fine. Oh, okay, I see. I mean, yeah, the hybrid would have to be like then that if we did a hybrid thing where we have like two setters, like we three are all hitters, that means that Lance would have to be this like right side hitter. Like then he would set for that rotation, and then no, yeah, it's too like cooked, I think. I don't know. So yeah, I think what we're just yeah, what we're gonna just do is in these rotations where I'm in the front line, we're just gonna play like with two hitters, which I think is fine. And yeah, because there's a lot of rotations and setups, I didn't do the setups for spiking setups. I just drew up a quick thing and I wanted your opinion on it. But this is probably right side and left side would look like the same. So we'd have like our middle and our right side blocking, and I would play short, and then we'd just have our two back playing two back. Like we'd set up the exact same way, except now we wouldn't have a person here. I would be always covering short, sort of thing. And then if it's left side, it would be the opposite. I just don't. I haven't thought about what happens if we like have a middle thing. But yeah, yeah. But I mean that could come in time. But the main thing is like our spiking setups are just going to be the same. We'll just have like two blockers from the like. So this is what is this? This is red, blue, yellow. So this guy's supposed to be red. Um, so this guy is spiking here, and I'll just cover short. I mean, I preferably don't want to be touching it, but I have to be somewhere in the court and have to be defending somehow. So I think short's like the best place for me to be, because I'm also close to the where I need to be if I uh to get second touch in a way. But yeah. So any other questions or like queries? Any things that you got stumped on? No? Yeah, yeah. Mhm. Yep. Um. Yeah. Sure. How do I send you? Can I share a link or do I have to share individually? Oh, copy link to. No, wait. What? Oh. Oh. Wait. I'll send it in chat now, and then I'll also send it in the group. Yeah, it's saved to my OneDrive, I think. Okay. Alright. Well. Anyways, this will be uploaded, so you can go back and watch it too, if you have any other queries or stuff. Yeah. Alright, well, thanks for coming out. Is everyone coming to training this week or yeah? Oh yeah, just you. So we have six, I think. If we can get any spares, that would be good. And I got a message like 2 hours ago with our game, but I'm 90. Yeah, it's a 9-10 game this week. Yay, yippee! And it's our last prelim. There's a third round of prelims, so it's our last prelim, and then next week the actual round start. So yeah. Oh well. We have 2 more weeks that are covered under the payments, because like the Rego, it covered you for the first 4 games. So we have 2 more weeks like where we don't have to pay technically, and then yeah, we'll pay weekly, right? Because there's a way to pay for the whole season, but I don't think does anyone want that. We're fine with paying weekly. Yeah. Alright. Alright. Well, thanks for coming out. Um, Hope you learned.